Let me know.
Yeah, filming.
Okay. What's good, you guys? Today is, what today is? November the 7th, I think?
I don't know, child.
You don't know? November 8th? Cut it. November the 8th, is it? Yeah. Okay, November the 8th. November the 9th is when I'm going to be cutting. I'm going to show you guys my weight tomorrow. Right now I'm like 204, 205, whatnot. But I'm going to show you what I'm going to be eating on my cutting journey. I plan to get to 190, 185-ish. First meat I'm gonna pick, pause. But first meat I'm gonna pick 93.7 ground turkey. Reason being is because 93.7 you get more protein for your buck instead of higher fat content. For instance, if this had a higher fat content, the calories would be higher, but you're not getting your protein in. But since the protein 93% is lean, you get more protein per se. I can show you in the back. So it says 160 calories, approximately 4 ounces. You get 22 grams of protein, 8 grams of fat, right? But if you were to get this right here, 85% lean, 15% fat, is look on the back. See the calorie difference. Boom, 4 ounces, 230 calories. You get 17 grams of fat, 19 grams of protein. You get less protein with more fat, equals more calories. I'm not saying fat is bad, but you're trying to get the protein down when you're on a cutting journey. Understand what I'm saying? Also, I'm gonna be using almond butter as one of my fat sources. Some people like to use peanut butter. Peanut butter breaks my face out, whatnot, breaks my back out, gives me acne, stuff like that. My body don't agree with it, but my body does agree with almond butter, so that's the fat I'm gonna use. I'm gonna also use coconut oil, olive oil, things of that nature as my fat sources. All right, you guys. My second meat pause that I'm gonna eat will be chicken breast. Chicken breast is also a good source of protein, whatnot. To be real, I prefer chicken thighs. You know, I'm a thigh type of guy. But when it comes to cutting, the breast got to do it. You understand what I'm saying? Reason being, higher protein content, less fat. A thigh has more fat content. You know, less protein in a sense, but a thigh does taste a little bit better than the breast. You know, it just depends on yourself and what you want to go through. But yeah, chicken breast.
Okay.
So, all right, guys. So my next thing I'm gonna get some eggs. You know, I always check your eggs before getting them. Mama taught me that. Okay, they look pretty nice. Eggs for breakfast. What I'm gonna have for breakfast? I'm gonna have eggs, 2 whole eggs, and I'm also gonna get some egg whites in a second. And I'm gonna have some almond butter mixed in there. That's good. Then I'm gonna get some egg whites. The reason I'm gonna get egg whites is because protein. Gotta have a high protein, especially when you're cutting. You don't want to lose your muscle when you're cutting. You want to keep as much muscle as possible. I said I am going to get to 190, 185-ish. So I'm probably gonna keep my protein around 200, 210. You know, I might drop it when I'm maintaining, but whenever we get there, we're gonna get there. You understand what I'm saying? All right. So what I'm about to do, I'm about to get me some frozen strawberries. I like pineapples too, but the reason I'm getting this, I'm gonna have this in my protein shake. I'm gonna approximately have 4 meals in a sense. So I'm gonna have breakfast, 2 eggs, liquid egg whites, whatnot, some oatmeal, almond butter mixed in, eat that. Lunchtime, chicken breast, sweet potato, keep it simple, keep it basic. Third meal will be a shake, strawberries, 2 protein scoops, of course. And fourth meal will probably be the turkey with some rice and either coconut oil or some olive oil with it. I'm gonna tell you tomorrow about my calorie count and how many calories I'm gonna be eating, because I want to kind of get the weight off a little quick, or the fat off a little quicker. Some people say it's not a good thing to do. You know, some people like long-term diets or whatnot, but I like to get my thing out real quick and, you know, smooth. Like, understand what I'm saying? I was 225 pounds. Cut it. All right, so I was, you're funny. So I was 225 pounds. A while back, whatnot, I started cutting in, ended up at 205. My calories is around like 2,200 to 2,400. Of course, I just maintained that for the time being, but now it's time to get the rest of the weight off. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that through these vlogs, workouts, or whatever. The workouts I'm gonna follow, I'm probably gonna say it tomorrow too. So if you hear the same thing twice, it's okay. But the workout I'm gonna be following is push, pull, legs in a sense. So Sunday, push, Monday, pull, Tuesday, legs, Wednesday, I'm gonna take off. Then Thursday, Friday, I'm gonna go back. Boom, boom. Then I'm gonna have off Saturday. After that, it's gonna be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off. I'm gonna do it like that. Some people say 6 days, whoop-de-whoop. But as long as you're hitting the muscle, that's all that matters. As long as you're stimulating the muscle and hitting the muscle, that's all that matters. All right. Hey guys, I'm gonna do a voiceover on this part. I'm just showing my weight here. I was on 204, I believe, Sunday. But the reason I am voice recording is because the gym was pretty loud. So, yeah. So, without further ado, let's begin. Bada bing! So, I started off with incline press. Normally on my push workouts, it assists or persists of chest, shoulder, tries, I like to start out with incline. Reason being, a lot of people lack the upper chest, so that's the reason. But when I'm doing incline press or barbell press, whatever you may say, I kind of hover the bar around my chest. I never really fully touch my chest. That just always felt better for me. I warmed up with a 35-pound on both sides. I didn't get that footage, but I believe this is my first set. I had a 45 and a 25 on both sides. I did 3 sets, of course. I was aiming for 8 to 10. I believe on my last set I got like 5, of course. But the reason I can lift a little bit heavier than this, that looks kind of fast right there. But I can lift a little bit heavier than this. But I had my wisdom teeth pulled or whatnot, so I haven't been fully eating like I'm supposed to, in a sense. So I'm a little weaker right now. So you'll see me gaining my strength back as this journey was already started, but I guess as you continue to watch me, you'll see my strength progress over time. I'm currently cutting, started Sunday, November the 9th. I started it with basically 1,800 calories, 210 protein, 150 carb, 40 gram fat, somewhere up in there. I used to weigh 225 pounds, actually 226 to be exact. And that was back in the summertime. I had dieted down. I should have recorded that journey, but I had dieted down to like 205. Actually, that's why I started it on this journey. But dieted down to 205, was hovering around or whatnot with that. But as you can see, I am doing low to high cable crossovers. It works the upper chest. I believe I was aiming 10 to 12 reps. I kind of like to keep my reps high, so most of the time I aim 10 to 15, 10 to 12. Depending on the movement, this is an isolation movement, so I like to have the reps a little bit higher versus a compound movement. The reps can kind of be a little bit lower in the sense, 8 to 10, but I always try to get 10 to 12, if that makes sense to you. But as you can see, my mouth is moving. I'm just basically telling you guys to, when you're doing this movement, to squeeze the chest. Each rep, squeeze it for at least a second. I think that gets the best bang for your buck. Yeah, but also, I didn't get a chance to record all my exercises. The gym had started to get crowded, but I'm gonna just tell you my whole push workout for the ones that want to try it. I started off with incline, barbell, warmed up, two warm-up sets, of course. And after that, I went and did dips. I did 3 sets of dips, 10 to 12 reps. And then I came to cable crossovers, high and then low. After that, I had started shoulder pressing, as you can see right there. Then I did laterals,
side laterals, dumbbells from the rear delt laterals. That's what they're called. Then I did 2 tricep exercises. One was rope pull down, and the other one was overhead rope pull down or pull. Like brain fart. But the second one was overhead rope extension. That's the correct terminology, how it's called. Yeah, but I thought it was dope filming the mirror. But just let me know. Boom.
The rest of the chicken.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Cut it. Cut it.